Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Skwirl. Yep, I was thinking, no, not the animal squirrel. Skwirl. Um, by Annie Taylor. It's cute Tangle, cute name. And it is a grid pattern. And, I think I'm going to do, yes. I'm going to do maybe a 9 square because I wanted to see, I did a 4 square for the step out, and that's what Annie did on hers. And to see the step outs, click on the description section and you will find links to both. I list Annie's in the For More Inspiration link, where you can also find, oh, darn it. Okay, well, maybe. That'll make it. Okay, it's going to be a 4 square. It'll be fine. This is supposed to be a quickie, and you'll get the point. All right, I think it will look really, really neat. And maybe even a little bit smaller, but not as small as if I was going to divide these in half again. Nah, maybe not that small. All right. So, inside each box, we're going to aura that box, and you can leave a bit of a gap. Oops, I'm trying to make the lines straight. And as I was looking at hers, at first I was putting boxes like all the way until I couldn't fit any more, but it does seem to work better to do like that. So I got 1, 2, 3 auras. And so I would say nicely spaced. And if you look at, I encourage you to take a look at that link, because I like in her sample where she has one, it put some little orbs inside the center of the little boxes, and other places, that she had in her sample. And I'm like, oh, that's really cute. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3 auras. And what I am attempting to do, and I don't know that it matters, but I'm attempting to kind of line these up a little bit. It can only help. And I like tangles like this that are like optical illusions. They create that optical illusion. I need to find more of them. That is one of the things that addicted me to Zentangle, was having these really neat tangles that just pop, or just they look like something else. And I do have a playlist. I don't know that I'll have to look and see. I am sure there are more out there than I have on the playlist, and I'll just have to add them in. I do try to make a nice variety day to day here, and but there are just some really, really neat ones, and this is now on my list. Okay, so this is all you would do with the pen. Of course, when you want to play, like I said, take a look at hers. I thought it was really cute. She had some little orbs, and I think these might have been darkened in, but I just wanted to get to the shading part to show that, and then it's up to your imagination. So, looking at all of the points. So, this corner, not necessarily this one. What I'm going to do is connect these with the pencil. But what I'm doing it kind of at a slight curve, and curving down to this line. You can see that starting to pop. And we're essentially going to create somewhat of an orb. So it's like one big curved line connecting all of those dots, those points. And we'll do the same on this side. Okay. And so here's what I think is so cool. And there's a class that I teach called Transcending. It's a technique that it's Zen. If you go to the Zentangle's YouTube, it was one of the project packs, and then it's escaping me now. And I'm sure if you search, you can find the video on Transcending. But when I do this class, and actually I have one that'll be coming up next month, and it'll probably be next week. The first, I'll have to look and see when it'll land. But it's going to be the first Tuesday of June or July, excuse me. We're in June at the end. But anyway, so what I think is so neat, without doing anything, it's almost as if you see the refraction, right? Just from adding the pencil line. And we do this in this transcending class, with pen and some other techniques. But it's just neat where you don't have to do anything. We don't have to draw it out before and figure out, well, what's that refraction going to be, and how do I make that look like that. It just does, and it's just so neat. And this is without even smudging any of the graphite. So if you want, and I'm just bringing this to the inside a little bit with little circles, and I'll just do the one so we can kind of compare. That is awesome. I'm sorry, it never gets old. All right, we'll do that with this one too. And then really, it doesn't have. That's why I wanted to do it on a grid that had would have more than just these two bubbles. But if you're doing it, in a grid, you can also do this little half. And so you're not going to go to this corner. Remember, it's going to be just like this. You just have to remember you keep curving the line. Pretend that it's you're going down here just like here. So you just have to remember that. And like I said, I love these kind of tangles. It's the non-artist in me that is just forever amazed when, with just these simple steps and simple techniques, and we can create something that looks so cool. And also notice I'm putting the tortillon, the tip of the tortillon, on the line, and I'm using. I didn't do what I said I was going to do there. Oh, it's all right. And I'm using just like a little circular motion, just to bring the graphite in a little bit. You don't want to bring it in too much, because then you don't have the gradient, and then it doesn't give you that extra rounded look. And again, I put the tip of the tortillon on the graphite, and I'm essentially bringing it in here. So my circling is bringing it down. I'm doing slow motion. I'm not even touching the paper, but that way I'm not taking the graphite outside of that line. Absolutely fantastic. Sorry about when I bump the table, it jiggles a little bit. Absolutely cool. So that is it. And again, take a look at the links in the description section for the step outs. Also, there's ways to connect with me. So if you enjoy my goofy style, I would love to have you connect. If you want to take some online classes, I do them almost twice a week. I have one week that I don't, and then depending on where the weeks fall, like if there's 5 Tuesdays or 5 Thursdays, or no, Thursdays, it doesn't matter. It's every Thursday. It's just Tuesdays. But anyway, information is on my website. Again, would love to have you join us. We have a fun time. And if you like the video, would love to have a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your friends. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you subscribe to the channel. All of those things, including leaving comments if you wish, all of those things help me out, help the algorithms and all of that stuff. So I appreciate any of that you choose to do. So with that, thanks so much for watching. Have fun with this, and I wish you happy tangling.